Mitchell Levy, global credibility expert. And I went to the dentist today, and the dental hygienist asked me, curious, who are you? What do you do? And I told her about credibility, and she goes, "Is credibility your credit score? Do you help people with their credit score?" So I have to say, every now and then, you have to talk to people who are not part of your industry, who are not part of the world in such a way where you get. For me, I'm thinking, wow, what a amazingly naive question. And then I realized to myself, how silly of me. That's not a naive question. She doesn't know. So I said no. Okay. So then I try to explain credibility. And I start off, credibility is the quality in which you're trusted, known, and liked. And she goes, well, who needs that? I said, well, certainly not the dentist, because dentists typically don't go out to networking events to pick up clients. But what I did say is, as your doctor, as your dentist goes out and needs to hire another dental hygienist, what would make a decision of whether or not the hygienist would want to join or not? And the answer to that question ultimately was credibility. Is he a nice person to work with? Does he have a servant leader approach? Does he have the intent and commitment to do the right thing by the clients, the customers, me, that they serve? Is he somebody who's fun? Do they create an environment that's worthwhile? Is he credible? Okay, she's getting it. When I said, well, inside of a company, she goes, salespeople? Well, I go, yes, salespeople are one, because if you're actually selling a product or a service, you need to be believable. You need to be trusted. What also needs to happen is you need to be known. The salesperson, it's important that they're not just a servant leader, they're interested in serving others, but they have the intent and commitment to do the right thing. So you can actually believe, you could trust that what the salesperson is saying is really true. And then, of course, you look at all the other stuff on the website. So she goes, yeah, sales are important. I said, what about marketing? I said, when people are marketing, if they're credible and they have a good relationship with the client base, that means they're actually being told what is it that the clients actually need? What is the pain points that the clients actually have? What is the pleasure point that their clients ultimately want to achieve? If the marketing people can understand and truly are credible, they're actually hearing the right answers. They're hearing how best to reach the audience so they can get more leads, so the salespeople could sell more. I said, what about product development? Well, what do you mean product development? She goes, I said, well, what about those people who are actually building products? So, the dentist isn't building product, but what about the company that's building the next toothbrush or the next oral pick, or, in the business space, think about all the products that you have and what we do, whether it's an information product or a physical product. I said, what happens if the people who are building products were credible? What if the people building products actually had a good understanding of the customer base, and the customer base will give true, honest feedback? And why would they do that? Well, if the product development people are coachable, if they want to learn, if they want to grow, if they want to do the right things by the customers, if they really do have the respect of other people in space, if they're really understanding what their competitors are doing, i.e., if they're credible, they're going to build better products. And so I went through different, a couple of other customer service, same sort of thing. You ever get a customer service person on the line, and it just sounds like they want to get you off the line, or they have the pat answer that they want to deliver to you, and you're feeling uncomfortable. And how cool is it? When was the last time you actually had a customer service person who said, that is a great question. I don't know if I know the answer. Can I talk to my boss? Or can I talk to somebody else? Or how about this? Can I get back to you? Give me your phone number, or let me verify this is your phone number. And they actually do get back to you. That level of credibility, that level of caring, that level of follow through will make a fan for life, will make your customers get excited about you, make your customers want to talk about you, make your customers want to share you. So going back to the dental hygienist, is credibility your credit score? No, well, maybe, but not in the way you know your credit score. It is, and then I finally said, "Can I give you a summary?" I said, "You know what the word character means? You know when you know what somebody's character is." She goes, "Yeah, of course." I said, "Credibility is your character and other people's perception of your character." And she goes, "Oh, got it." Now, maybe she wanted to say you should have said that up front, but I wanted to go through the details anyhow. Anyhow, that's what I'd say. Credibility is your character and other people's perceptions of your character. It's the quality in which you're trusted, known, and liked, or in some cases, trusted, known, and loved. It is truly you showing up credible on a regular basis. It's you showing up in such a way where it is very obvious that you care about the people you're serving and you know who they are and they care about you, and you're vulnerable enough to know when you're doing things wrong. You have authenticity enough and integrity to always be you, to have the passion of who you are and how you serve. That's what I'd say to the answer to the question. And I'm just so glad I had this question today. If I'm going to summarize, everybody needs to be credible. If you want to be a better human, you need to be credible. You could take a look at the TEDx I did. It's called "We're Losing Our Humanity," and I'm tired of watching it happen. And in essence, what we're talking about is if you become and are a better human and exhibit their 10 values of credibility, you exhibit the values of credibility, you live the values of credibility, you'll be more human. You'll be more credible. You'll have more people get excited about you. You'll have more people wanting to do business with you, whatever business might mean for you. Yeah, thanks so much, and I really appreciate you staying tuned. Feel free to send, like, comment, share, write the aha moment that's most relevant for you. And if you have questions for Dear Credibility Expert, please ask. We're absolutely I'm looking forward to getting really cool questions and answering for you.